Morning, folks.
Morning.
Morning to you.
Hey, you want a few upgrades?
Heck yeah.
NVIDIA got an upgrade. Keep an eye on that.
NVIDIA can out.
CRWD upgrade. It popped this morning. Dash got an upgrade. And Splunk, SPLK. Those are all moving pre-market.
Splunk.
So Dash, CRWD, NVIDIA, Splunk, SPLK, and then SAFM is trying to sell themselves. It's up 10%.
CRWD.
Yeah, crowd CRWD.
Who's ready to kill it this morning? All right. Disclaimer. If you're new to trading, don't trade in the first 15 minutes of the day, the first 30 minutes of the day. When I call something in the first 30 minutes of the day, I'm in and I'm out. I'm not holding anything for long. I will be in and out very quickly. If I call something and you're holding it still, you will be at a major loss. If you're not quick at getting in and out of these things, don't touch them. Wait till after 10 o'clock. Between 9:30 and 10 o'clock, I'm scalping. That's it. I'm building me a cushion for later in the day. After 10 o'clock, I'm looking to hold the positions longer. If you're not quick, I repeat, if you're not quick getting in and out of these things, don't touch them. You will get destroyed. You gotta be quick. Build up your speed, paper trade, go on demand after hours. Practice. For a few seconds can make a huge difference. Can make a difference between a win and a loss. Very important. You got to cut your losers quickly. They either work or they don't. When I call an entry, it's usually on a break of some sort. To break the upside or to break the downside. I'll be out quickly. Very quickly. I just want to say that to anybody that might be new to trading. That's got a gap to fill. We're going to mark the pre-market low. We're going to mark pre-market high. We'll know either way. CRWD. Also, I'm looking for consolidation right now. CRWD is consolidating in this range between 242 and 245. That's consolidation. It can break it open. All right. Let's see what else is on there in the video. Splunk Dash. Okay. Yeah. So if we see consolidation pre-market, it can make for a nice pop. NVIDIA's got a TTO to come up on the daily. All right. In the weekly, it can come up to 775 today. On 4 hours, take these stops out today. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for. Consolidation. So a big move, consolidation pre-market. We can see a nice pop at open. What was on Rob's list? Anybody? Anything good on there? Anything worth mentioning? Dash. Oh yeah, Wish. What's Wish doing? So right here we had a pre-market high on Dash at 175.20. I'm gonna mark that. Label. Look at Wish. Right quick. Anybody hold Wish overnight? This finger. We'll watch this morning, see if we can't break up to 15. Still wants that 15 level. 30 seconds. How's Tesla looking? 20. Tesla usually fills these gaps first thing in the morning instantly.
Gary, Bob here.
Hey, Bob.
What's a safe support level for Tesla and a safe resistance level?
Sport 620.09. It held from yesterday. Resistance is 627. All right, guys, here we go. NVIDIA gapped up. Microsoft pushed up. Zoom chopping sideways. Everybody keep an eye on NVIDIA here. It could freaking rip it open. Myrna's gapped up. We're going to be checking that out. Gapped up. Microsoft to the moon. Roku's ripping. NVIDIA gone. Amazon might be trying to come back up. This thing can pull back just as quickly. Roku's pulling way back down. All right, they're getting a pullback right here. If any of these break the high, they are long. Roku breaks 387, it's long. NVIDIA breaks 746, it's long. All right, pullback. Pullback on the 1 minute. It will be a scalp. This is down. Myrna's pulling back. Amazon trying to come up. NVIDIA's trying to break. Roku's gonna be long. It breaks 388.75. NVIDIA's long. All right, let's see what we got in NVIDIA. Up 4% instantly. NVIDIA. Amazon pulling back. Myrna's trying to come back. Tesla's trying to push up to do a 50 machine gun. NVIDIA's trying to push back up here. I do have a limit sale on NVIDIA. Looking at Tesla, Amazon to the moon. Roku's gonna be long. Up 5% NVIDIA. Zoom's long. These are scalps, people. These are scalps. Roku's long, 390. Amazon's fixing to break the high here. There goes Roku, boys and girls. Amazon to the moon. Up 3% Amazon. 4% Amazon. God, I love it. I fucking love it, boys. That's how you make 300 bucks in 2 seconds. Do your limit sale, boom, out. It hits instantly. Instantly. You don't know what you're doing. Don't mess around. Don't be messing. Don't you be messing with it.
Myrna, Jerry, Myrna.
So, next channel opening. Damn. Here come the video, boys and girls. She coming up hard. She gonna be long if you're not in it yet. Thank you, Jesus. All right, I'm done for the day, boys. I'm gonna go to the house. I'll see you later. Pecan long. Donkey coming up. Zoom to the moon. The video's long. Add to it. Amazon just skyrocketed. I'm done. I'm done for the day. Amazon, thank you very much. Pecan gone. Microsoft gone. Look at Amazon. I'll add to it. I love it. The video's still going. Inside up 5 minutes. Gone, boys. Gone. Pick and choose what you want. Novak, CTO always straight up to the top. Video still ripping. Video cheap. Let's see if we can make some money, huh? How we do it. That's how we do this. Pecan really cheap here. Pecan going, break through 60, next start gonna be 115. This is going to 1. This is 114. A little change right now, need to pull back. The video break should be long again. Pecan still ripping, ain't gonna stop. Still waiting for the video to break here. Gonna add again. I'm gonna get back in it.
Jerry, Tesla.
Oh shit, yeah, Tesla. Damn. You just gotta pick one and go. There's so many. The video's long.
Doc you.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you just gotta pick one and go with it, guys. You gotta pick one and go. Tesla looking damn good here. I like Tesla because it's taking them stops on the way back up. You can't hop in there right quick. Tesla's gonna be long at 631. Need to pull back and get in it. It's gonna be long as soon as it goes back solid. Same thing as Amazon. Amazon pulling back right now. They're moving so fast, it won't let you get in it. So pulling back,
JD.
Microsoft rip.
JD.
JD, gotcha, thank you. SC's fixing to break here. Tesla's long at 631. Everything pulling back, just wait on it. Microsoft's still going. Doc is still going. Zoom is going. Amazon got a major pullback on it. See, Tesla got a pivot machine gun going on here. Pulling back. What time is it? 9:39. Pull back. Big hammer. Gonna bring stuff back with it. Microsoft, Roku, Pecan, Zoom. There's so many. Hey, boys and girls, look at Zoom. Zoom broadcast right here. It's got room 380. ZMMO go. Tell you what, killed every fucking day. Every day. Roku breaks 391.27. Be long here, guys. All right. Inside. Soon as it breaks.
TTD.
All right, thank you. I'm watching something right now. I ain't got a chance to look at that stuff though. Anybody else listen now can hit anything that Corey's calling. Microsoft's long. Piton breaks it high. 111.78 gonna be long. When they come back down like that and they break the high again, that's when you hit it. Microsoft's long. Come on, now, big G. If comes up, make a new high, be long. Roku pulling back down, Tesla come back down, Marner come back down, VIX Doji hammer. Amazon all the way back down. Support on a video 743.40. If it breaks that, she gone. I doubt it. I doubt it. I see this thing ripping. Shop's trying to come up. Etsy moving even. What a day, boys and girls. What a day. Going back. 4 minutes. First 15-minute candle. Still waiting. Tesla shooter, Amazon shooter, Murder come back down, AMC dying. Roku pulling back, nice. Piton, then pulling back, everything pulling back.
What do you say? Okay, I get it. Second, okay, I'll bring it right up.
Roku.
Shit.
I wonder if Jerry was serious. Maybe he is leaving for the day. He made that much money.
I think he might be mute, maybe.
Yeah, his mic is off right now, so
Yeah, but his mouse hasn't moved.
that's true too.
Yeah.
I thought he was talking to his son.
All right, Corey, you're the color commentator. Over to you.
Go, Corey.
I'll leave that for Jerry. He's the best. I just calling out stuff.
Just go long Roku. Just go long Roku. That's all you got to do. No, I'm just kidding. I'm teasing.
John, you must own Roku.
I do. I freaking love Roku. Oh my gosh. And I made over $2,000 on Roku already today. I'm just like,
You know what you need to do is in the evenings, go into that on demand and paper trade with options, because you're going to triple your money.
okay. All right. Well, I'll do that. A lot of people have been telling me to get into options and stuff.
Just go out there, just go on demand, and then
Okay.
use your style and paper trade. Just pick some random day you know nothing about and try it.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. I'll do that. I appreciate you guys and stuff. I just come here every day, and most of the time I just listen, but sometimes I'll chime in, especially if Roku is ripping or dying. So, but anyway, yeah, Roku is just a gem. It's such an easy trader, but I know a lot of people don't think it's easy, but I think it's an easy trader. But I just followed that Ashford guy on Twitter, man. And I said, if he's doing it, then there's gotta be like a way to do it. And it did. It took me about a month to get it down. And now Roku is a gem. So,
Well, what's your secret with Roku? What do you do?
well, I have my chart set up with the ADR. So it's the average daily range, high and low. And then I also have the opening range breakout. But here's the key. You have to be patient with Roku, but the main key with Roku is you have to go back to the daily about a year back and mark all of your levels. I have probably 40 price levels on Roku on my chart. All my other charts, I have 2 or 3. That right there tells you that I have the numbers with Roku where it moves in between certain ranges. And when it hits them, it'll like immediately reject and then it'll rebound, but it almost always rejects or pops above a certain resistance point to like a degree of $2 or $3. And then it'll adjust itself, obviously, and it could drop on you and stuff. So you got to be really quick. And, but it's just a gem. And I leave a lot of money on the table. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I get my wins really quick and I cut my losses really quick with Roku too. But I just, right now, I think if I look back on my calendar, 27 straight days I've traded Roku and 26 of those days are green.
That's
I've had
awesome.
I've had one losing day on Roku in 27. Yeah. It's
Congratulations. That's fantastic.
Yeah,
So you
thanks,
go
man.
back a whole year and mark off all the.
I do.
Pivots?
And obviously that's not the normal. I've just did it because whenever it hit that 270 price level not too long ago, that's ridiculous. I mean, that was really low for Roku. Well, I rode that thing down. I probably made $8,500 or so on Roku. And those 2 days it was dropping like that. And then on the rebound, I just rode it back up because when it started rebounding, it rebounded hard. But that's what you have to do with Roku. You have to mark your levels because otherwise you're just kind of like shooting, in the wind. You don't know which way it's going to go. But like right now, I'm not trading Roku because
Open and close.
What's that?
You're marking the open and close.
Yeah. I always, every day I mark the open and close in gold. So, but the key levels I'm talking about are like VWAP boulevards. Whenever it like ran VWAP back in March, I'll mark a level like that if it's close to it. If it's trading close to it today, what it was trading in March, I go back and look at the VWAP boulevards of those. I'm not sure if you ever heard of that saying, but if you just Google it, VWAP boulevard is basically just a VWAP on a certain day with like maybe it had an earnings
I'm
or
back.
maybe it
Peacon's
had.
long, Roku's long, Docu's fixing to come back up.
There's Jerry back. I'll let him.
Amazon's gonna be long again here in a second as soon as it comes up. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No,
Amazon's
no,
fixing to go back up. NVIDIA, we're just waiting on a 2-2 back through range.
Jerry, CrowdStrike, CRWD, that thing's going nuts.
Nice, thank you so much. Murray, get ready for a 2-2 up. Novak's gonna follow. Amazon's gonna be is long now. Target 34.90. Roku's still pumping. Roku's still ripping. Roku no stopping it. Amazon's long. Amazon's long right now. Target's going to be 34.90. Microsoft's been long too. I ran off left Microsoft up 60%. Yes, sir. Amazon's long, target 34.90. All right. MSFT broke daily. Broke daily pivot, still going. Peacon's still good. Docu's trying to come up right now to Amazon's target's the top of the candle. Novaks, we're waiting on the Novaks to come back around.
Myrna
Microsoft's still long.
ready to go with Jerry.
Yeah, 2-1. As soon as she breaks the high, she's long. So when that goes long, Novak's going to go long. Yes, sir. Microsoft. Novaks. Oh. Out of Amazon. Another quick 15%. Give me my money. Sheesh. Novaks needs to break the high. Right now it's consolidating. I wouldn't touch it unless it broke 185.30.
Jerry, HD.
Yeah, thank you. There's so many good ones. I'm like, hey, got to pick one and go with it. Peacon's still going. Roku's gonna be long again when it breaks 396. Oh, HD's long right this second. Yep, good one, man. Good one. Oh, 212's got all the way back to 321 reversing. Fixing to go 2 on the week. Nice. HD. Beautiful. The HD's gorgeous, man. Gorgeous. Nice time.
Fucking good.
HD's got room to. He come up and see 321. 2-2 on the way. There she goes.
Okay.
Look at Amazon, how it came right up to target. He pulled right back. This is why you take target or profit as it comes up to target. 10 o'clock. Now we're looking to stay in a bit longer. Yeah, look at Amazon.
That's good.
Big drop on Myrna, big, huge. That was a $2 drop on that thing in about
Oh, yeah.
30 seconds.
What's going on, guys? What are y'all talking about?
Myrna's down like about $2 in 30 seconds. I'm not sure if you caught that or not, but it may reverse and go
It never
back
hit
up.
my answer. Now, let's look at Amazon real quick. This is why it's important to take profits as it comes to target.
Yeah, no, my kids love that movie.
So I wouldn't have got in Myrna unless it broke the high. HD.
Part two is pretty good too. Yeah, there's a part 2 that came out, I think last year. It was pretty good too.
Amazon. All right, look at Amazon. 5 minutes or 15, don't matter. All right, see these double wicks up here. Target was the high as we take it back through range. It touched it and pulled all the way back down. Now look, I'll take another inch on it and it breaks the high.
From the invite, we're just gonna turn the MPLS back on.
Jerry, can you mute everybody, please? I think
Yeah,
Echo's
I'm trying to.
Have you test?
Hey, can you turn your mic off?
I don't think he knows.
It won't let me drop it down. Hang on. I hate that aggravating. It cost me some money last time somebody was doing that.
Okay.
It's not gonna be long when it breaks the high.
I'm gonna flip it and then I'll make sure it switches.
Also, Roku's gonna be long when it breaks 396. It's just a pullback to the upside. Amazon will be long if it breaks the high here. It's probably gonna hit it for back down. The video's still on top. Amazon's long right now. Nobody's trying to come back up. Roku's fixing to be long, Python's gonna be long, Microsoft's gonna be long over 264.
Jerry, AMD 2-2 reversal.
AMD, yeah, I don't trust AMD. We're trying to come back up in the video. I'm still watching the video. Etsy. I think Etsy's breaking out of that range on the 4 hour. Roku's long. Unless it's just late. Yeah. So Roku finally broke out of that 4 hour. All right. Now she's starting to do something. Etsy is long for gap fill. If it comes back above 177.
Hey, Jerry, TWLO Tulio. It's up 17 right now.
HD going again. Yeah. I just had an HD. Yes, sir. HD to the moon, please. HD to the moon. Murder's gonna be long. It breaks that top there. APP ain't coming down. Docu looks like shit. Doji Doji. Oh, HD, please. Don't you stop. Good find on that one. Good find on that one. Murder's long right now. The video is going to be coming up. It's going to be long. NVDA's long target's going to be the high, 750, it's 5 hours away. Yeah, make sure it comes up to the new high. The video is long, boys. Target's gonna be the high of this candle here. 748.95. It breaks there, it should go on to 775. Read them on week, boys. First target on it's going to be 748.95. Be careful, just like Amazon. HD still going. Ah, damn. Yes, sir. Novak's going to break when Merlin breaks. One's going to break before the other. Up 6% in the video. Did you get video? AMC S22. Novak's just broke. He's on rip this morning. Microsoft's starting to slow down. The video needs to make a new high here. So I scouting the video there. I'll get back in as soon as it breaks and pulls back in here. Need to take that high out. You look at the video on the 4 hour here, it's a TPO. Quickly take these stops out. If not, it's a pullback to the downside. So we will see. Sweet. Roku ripping to the moon. See, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, come again. What's up, boy? Bring my coffee. Shoot. Still in the video, boys. I'm gonna go back in. I'm gonna go back in, see if I can't run it to the top. Thanks, bud. Myrna's long. HD still with it. I'm gonna see if I can't catch this bottom bounce on the video to the top. I might get stopped out. Why not? Pulling the profits off of them today. I can get a little bit of room. What do you do? Buy it at a discount. Let's see what happens. Taking a chance, boys. Ah, morning. Okay, so we'll share that. Nice, that's it, yeah. Docking look good, Roku climbing. That's it, done, yeah. Yeah. You can paper trade on POS, I think. She said 27 grand. Wow, imagine what she did. Straight Devil Dog's got me blocked, I swear. You don't like me. Right there. Shop, Facebook. Yeah. You can practice options, just paper trade. POS, or you can do on demand on POS. All right. 10% scan. Let's see what's up. Tupperware always runs around earnings. Splunch at the top. It's two inside, chopping around. Needs to break that 140 level. Breaks that, we can see another big push on it. DDD.
Jerry,
HD
Tesla's
work.
puking.
Yeah, it needs to break that low before I'm going to get in it. That low on the 15. DDD's fixing to break here. 32.73. Kind of extend on the 60. Trying to break the 4-hour and the daily pivot. It's coming up. It's back in an uptrend. It's got a lot of counts to take out. Magnitude. $55. DDD is long right now. This is an earnings play. It's long right this second. A cheaper. Here's NVIDIA. Thank you very much. Now I took the bottom play on NVIDIA just as a because I think it's going to push here. As soon as it crosses the top, I'll be adding again to it. There goes the video, boys. Give me my money.
Amazon.
26%. I'm out. Amazon broke. The video's long. Or I'm out of the video. I don't even give a shit. Yes, sir. Myrna's long. Novak's long. Amazon coming up. Needs a clean break. There goes the video. That's how you catch the bottom and rough it through. You know when it's quiet, shit's getting real. I love it, man. It's like a big old gigantic piggy bank. AZN, love it. Shopify trying to Come on. Essie Puker. Amazon's gonna be long when it breaks 39.42. 39.42. I'm gonna pull them back instantly. I love it.
Gary, your cheap stock's going Clove, COV.
Oh, nice. HD. Man, good call on HD. Absolutely killer call. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's all you right there, my friend. HD. Guys, Corey called this thing. Corey called a bunch. Look at this. He called it when it broke right here. 309, $2.50 move. As it broke through, lower pivot, 4-hour daily. Guess what? This thing's got room to move all the way back to 321. It's a swing. You want to swing this thing out for a few months? Look here, push up, retest on the pivot high on the weekly. You know how strong that is? Holy shit. This is coming up through here. Swing this thing for a couple months out. Dude, that's a big move. HD's still going. HD's long again, or add to if you're in it. Incredible play. Incredible. Now look, Docu's gonna be long here. We'll take it, and the target's gonna be the top of that candle, the wick. Hey, Nvidia's fixing to go long again. I mean, how many you get in? Look here, Docu's long, target 276.40. That easy. That easy. Now, just like in the video a second ago, I played it. I bought back in on a dip here, target being 276.40. Just scalping. All right. Now look, target's here. Will it get there? Hell yeah, it's gonna get there. I have a lot of confidence in this place. I'll buy in small, all right, at the bottom, and then take it back up. All right. If I got to sit up in a setup, I'm gonna take it. Novak's fixing to hammer back through. As soon as you do, it's gonna be entry or long or a add. This is kids play. Docu's almost a target. See there? 2-2 found some base. Cups. Cups and goes right back up. Easy. This is an easy play here. Target's gonna be candle. If you want, you can be the body. All right. It's a 95% success play. Amazon's long right this second.
Yeah, Jerry, Twilio is breaking up even more. It's almost like $20. TWLO.
All right. Thank you. There's so many. It's like I got so many in front of me. It's like hard to cut away. Amazon, wait, HD still going. Where are you at? We done waking up here. Whenever I'm looking at this stuff, I keep my eye on VIX. I suggest
I tell you that
everybody else do that as
DDD's
well.
doing well, Jerry, that you said.
Oh yeah, DD. I still got my eye on that. AMC did exactly like you said. It's going through gap fill right now. DDD's a cheap one. Twilio's breaking, pushing up right now. DDD is on that big old new 10% scan, guys. It's a MOA play. It's got a volume. It's got volume profiles on there. It picks up all the stuff that's on FinTwit. It's on Reddit. Anything, any merger, any kind of news, any kind of upgrades, anything. If it's being talked about and there's a lot of volume in it, it's going to be on that 10% scan. Twilio took out all these pivots and just it looked like it gapped up and took the rest of them out. There's a 2 down, 2 up. Target's going to be 407 on Twilio. Looks good. 2-2 on a month. Coming back through range. This is a nice one too. The guy that was just talking about it. Looks really good. HD still pumping. Novak, as soon as it breaks, it's going to be long. Let's take a look at that. Novak's and Myrna, they're on my screen. They both look the same. Zoom, when it breaks the high, will be long. And I'm saying a lot of shit here, but there's so much going on. Novak's is going to be long. It's pretty much long right now, but you want a clean break. 187, since it's so close to that site number, will be a good entry.
FedEx is almost hitting 300 as well. I think I was swinging it since yesterday. We talked about it.
What's that?
FedEx.
Keep an eye on.
FedEx.
Keep
Oh,
an eye
yeah.
on Fubo. It's going to the Russell 3000. It's going Fubo.
Roku's going to be long when it breaks 397.60, guys. Fubo, yep, same place. See how it 2-2s? It consolidates, now it's come back up. Fubo will be long, target 33.7. Now, really, first target's going to be, you need to be watching out too at 33.26. And I can find resistance there. There's resistance there. Roku's long right this second. I mean, you just got to pick and choose what you want. With my group of tickers, I can trade these tickers all day long.
Jerry's like he's at a horse race calling the horse race.
Hell yeah. Amazon's long still. HD long. Roku long. I mean, look at it. It's just easy. Easy peasy. Easy peasy breezy. Every day I make myself more and more and more. It's crazy, man. And they're repeatable. It ain't, there's nothing, I'm not guessing anything. I know exactly what it's gonna do when it's gonna do it. Is every one of them gonna work? Nope. I'd say 90% of them do though. On average. Pretty good success rate. Pretty damn good success rate. And look, on these big tickets, I love them. They cost more money, but guess what? There's less risk. Why? Because I'm only in them for a few seconds. Yeah, if I can pull, between $300 and $600 out in 15 seconds, I'm at less risk. The smaller ones, to get the big moves like that, you got to stay in them longer. There's more risks. Doc used that target. All right. Said it was going to do it. We knew it was going to do it. All right. Breaks here. The first pullback. If we get a pullback and it touches 276.08, that's a break and a retest. Amazon's still going. All right. Let me show you. These highs are same thing as pivot. There's a major and minor. That's what I call it. So the green line, red line, major pivot. A break on a high is a minor. All right. There's something. That's what we just call them now. So I'm going to start calling them.
Jerry,
Amazon.
Jerry, get an eye on Nike. It's getting ready to go.
Nice. Amazon.
It's the high of day, and you're going to get it. It's at the 60-minute pivot.
Thank you. At Amazon again. Another $400. Docu's breaking right now. See it? So it pulled back on itself. Gone. Let me annotate this right quick. All right, right here on these candles. That's your stop. Right there on the body. See it? Touch 1, 2, 3 times. All right, there's your stop. Minus 10 cents. Now look. It comes up this morning. It pulls back. Watch this, because it's important. This is what we do every day. It finds a base. All right, wicked up. This wick here's higher. All right. As soon as it starts to come up, pulls back on the base on the pivot. See there? It's just a break and a retest, just chopped sideways. We're in a clear uptrend. Target's going to be the body of the candle right here. The body. All right. Next target's going to be the wick. Breaks the wick. We wait. We wait on it. Goes long and it pulls back and then goes. If we take a look at this candle here on the 1 minute chart, I want to show you. Once that wicks back and pulls back up solid, it's long. Look, it's pulling back right this second. It's long right now. How do I know? Because I know it pulled back on the 1 minute. There's a 1 minute chart. Push up, pull back, gone. Somebody's mic's open.
Is that always how those things go? Or I mean, not always, but
yeah. Hang on a second. I'm gonna mute you, and then you can come back on. There's music playing in the background. All right, come on back on. Yeah, that's they moving rhythms of 2. Amazon's still going here. I look for their entry back in Amazon. Yeah. All you gotta do is wait on the base. Big push. It comes back down. You wait on the base. All right. First target's gonna be body. Second, it's like a gap up. I mean, it's the same pattern over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Same shit every day. So easy, man. So fucking easy. The problem the people have is the emotional side of it. They got to control their emotions. You got to be like a robot. You can't give one shit if you lose. You can't care if you win. All right. When you quit caring if you lose, you know what I'm saying? Then you win. It's just weird, but it's just how it is. If I lose, I can lose 2, 3, 4 in a row. I don't care one bit. Why? Because I know it's only going to take me one trade in 8 hours to make up for all these little bitty small losses. All right, and put me green for the day. And as soon as you realize that, you'll be successful. If you know it just takes you one play to make up for all your small losses, and the key word is small, then you're good to go. Everything trying to pull back down, I don't care. HD still going. Don't care. GameStop 2-2. Looks like Corey called. Look here, let's pull this one up. I got time to look around now, guys. Shit, now you gotta hear me talking. Look at this pattern. Everybody pay attention. Gaps up. All right. Anybody wants to know about a gap up play? Here you go. Gaps up. A lot of times these gaps fill about 50%. All right. Mark it in your books. 50%. From here to here. All right. Now it can go a bit more. 61.8. It's all fib levels. It's not important. You just know it can fill about halfway and then turn around on you. All right. It starts to cup. See, it starts slowing down. When you see it, you'll see it. It's moving strong, and then it starts to cup. Price can be pushing up, and then it starts to slow down. You can see it. You can see when price is slowing down. It'll damn start to curl over. All right. On top of that, price comes down. Look, this wick opened higher. See that wick right there? Open higher. Already went, it's higher than this one. Here, if it open, close, or whatever, it's higher. All right. It based. All right. It pushed down. What happened? It really traded sideways right here. All right. As soon as it breaks out of this sideways movement here, see it? It pushes up, pulls back. As soon as it crosses, you're long. First target, open. All right, pushes up, pulls back, gone. Pulling back now, needs to hold. Let me show you where stop is. Stop's going to be on the closest support. All right, the more candles you can get to line up, the better. All right, the more touches, the stronger. Look here, there's your stop, minus 10%. All right, price expands on support and resistance. All right, I don't care if you know how to draw a broader formation. It don't matter. What matters is you know where to put these stops at. Your stop is right there. All right, that's the highest probability. If this thing is going to continue higher, then your safest place to be is here. If it breaks below this, then cut it because there's something wrong. Stop right here. Look, 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch. If it blows through there, there's a problem. Price expands on these things. All right, there's expansion. It expands out on these things. So the more touches, the stronger the support. 3 touches at least, very strong. All right. So draw support close, very close to your entry. All right. We want to tie a stop regardless, but we want it in the safest place. A percentage, no good. Right on the low of the candles, no good. Novak's is long. Hammer. Momo hammer up. And we did the same thing with Tesla yesterday. I think it might have broke, but it held. Held all day yesterday. Zoom's fixing to be long here. Here, we'll mark this. I'm gonna mark it. So right there on the top, I know where it's at. Minus 10 cents.
Jerry, Splunk right now. Splunk, SPLK right now.
All right, thank you. We're gonna mark this right here. It is 219.50. 219.55 is gonna be where it stop is. If it hits that, it's gonna go. Now on this one, I'll just tell you right now, I'd be out of it already. Cause look, this candle here, open lower. All right. There's a 2-1-2 reversal right there. So the stop wouldn't matter because I'd be out before it even got close to it. The zooms are going right now. I mean, they tell you, if you look at them, that these candles and the wicks tell you, the bodies, they tell you the whole story. Zoom's long right now. Yeah. Same thing. Push up, found the base, came back up, targets the body, the wick, and then high. As soon as it breaks the high zone. So zoom long right now, target 380, give a high. That easy. You want to sell before it gets to 380? It's $4. QQQ, if you like QQQ, it's fixing to be long.
Qualcomm right now, Jerry. Qualcomm.
All right, thank you. Zoom's long, Docky longer, add to it. Look at QQQ, 2-1-15 on the 60. Now it's a 2-2. QQQ's long right this second. It's long right now. QQQ. QQQ is long right now. QQQ's long. Murder's trying to go hammer up. The video's fixing to be long here, guys. We're gonna get back in it. Don't be scared. The video breaks the high, it'll be long. Docky, what about that? I told you. I thought you called it. Docky zoom, ripping to the moon. Why? Broke the high. 2-2 back up through range. Gone. The video, same thing. First target hit. Second, break the high. Docky's to the moon. I'm not ignoring your stuff, Corey. I just got so much stuff going on here. I don't have to drive that far. Docu 278. Crazy, man. Space necklace and then catching up. Air with new low. Space still going. Nice.
Jerry, Costco right now.
All right. Thank you. Big E just ordered. The E's breaking right now. The E's long. Let me take a look at the month. Oh yeah, the E's long. Target's gonna be 350. The E's long. Make a big move. So cat's long too. The E's long. The video's gonna be long. DE, big mover. Big ass mover right here. A lot of pivots to take out. Really tightly packed. Really, really tightly packed. This thing come up to see 353 today if it wants to.
Hey, Jerry, so basically,
You cut out, can't hear you.
oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, go ahead,
I was
cut out.
saying I was saying the big idea of your strategy is pretty much you're looking for full time frame continuity, and then marking pivot highs and lows, and that's like basically it, right? Or
Yeah,
like
I don't
the
even know.
big idea.
Yeah, well, it could be full-time frame company. I don't know. I've got a group of tickers I watch all the time. I know exactly what they're doing when they're doing it. It gives me a broad spectrum of the market. So I got biotech and some other stuff on there. So I can see simultaneous breaks and stuff like that. I'm just basically, I'm trading the strat, even though it don't look like it, strictly trading the strat. I'm looking for breaks. I'm looking pivot high and pivot low breaks, which is just a compound inside bar on a higher time frame. It's 1. If it wicks up a penny, looks like a 2. I don't care. It's still inside. Also, it's strictly strat because if price pushes up, it pulls back down, finds a base, it's 2-2 back up with a hammer. And then, target's going to be open. Next target is going to be pivot break. So we just wait on a pullback, retest, and then gone. Yeah, so it's all strat. Every bit of it. BA's dying. Yep, so I'm just looking for 2-2s back through range if it's a strong ticker. So if it's full-time frame continuity and it pulls back in the open or whatever, we just wait for a base. So we just sit there and do nothing until it bases out. And then we take it back through range. So we take it back into full-time frame continuity. And that's all it is. I mean, it's simple. It really is that simple.
Okay, I kind of thought that's what it was.
But it don't necessarily, I don't care if it's in full-time frame continuity or not. If the pattern looks good, I'll trade it in conflict. I will not care. Because sometimes it could be up on the month, could be up on the week, and it's pulling back. Zoom's still going here, guys. Docu's still pushing. But I don't care because say the dailies in a TTO, it's to the downside, 2-2 down. So 2 down, 2 down. As soon as it shows any sign of reversal, so I get a confirmation on like the 60-minute of at least one pullback to the upside, I'll take and hit it. Right? I'll take it back through range. And that's how you get the bigger moves. If you know how to trade conflict, that's how you take up the stops and take it back into range. Zoom's still pumping here. It's going to be an add as soon as it crosses 377. Docu's long going to add back to it on that big pullback it just had. But that's all I'm doing is I'm 2-2ing back through. I'll play gap ups, gap downs, and then scalp in the morning. That's it. I'll build me a big old nest egg in the morning, a big cushion where I can take it easy and pick and choose what I want during the day. 9:30 to 10, I'm scalping. After 10 o'clock, I'm looking to hold long unless the market's been choppy. Then I'm going to scalp. I'm just going to continue to scalp. Yes, sir. That's it. That's all there is to it.
Got it. Yeah. It's, yeah, that's what I was wondering was, oh, sorry.
All right, go ahead. No rush. DDD still going if you got in it earlier. It's $1. Super cheap. No, hell, I called that down here at $32. I didn't get in it, but I knew it was going to go. Look at that. $3.50 if you got in there. So sometimes on these cheaper ones here, they don't have the potential to move a lot. I won't get in them. It don't mean they won't run. I'm just looking for the ones that move 15, 20 bucks. You're cutting in and out. Right now, DGD, kind of wait on getting in it. It's starting to wake out and find that. You're cutting out really bad. HD6 will be a longer ad. Amazon rolling over. Roku, if you see Roku on a 15er, it's wick doji. Consolidating. Ducky 278.90. BA's dying. BA just had a Momo shooter. We should have been checking out BA here, taking a short net. BA target 241.10 and then 235. Yeah, it's in a downtrend with a push up and pull back. Now this thing's got a Momo shooter form on the daily. It's got ring of 220. BA's got room to 236 today. BA. First target's gonna be 240.69 and then 235. So starting to roll over. Amazon, HD still kind of be strong here. We got a lot of stuff starting to roll over. So since we're so close to this pivot low, I'm gonna wait on a break on BA. HD ain't gonna stop. All right, let's look at Pecan right quick. All right, see, I pushed up, pulled back here, gone up, topped out, starting to roll back over. This is a pivotal moment here. We don't know what's gonna happen on the 5 minute. This is either a pullback to the downside, right? So look, if it breaks 111.50, it could come on down. Otherwise, it's starting to cup up here and come to 113. Right? We get a pullback here. The upside, you can take it long, target down 113.67, and then new highs. Target on it is going to be pivot high. Okay? 114.65. HD's long again. Add to it. Longer, add to it. Let's take a look at Roku right quick. Roku's chopping inside. Amazon coming down. All right, see it? 2. All this is inside here. Now, if you look on a 60, there's a 2-1. All this is chopped. It's inside. You will get ate up, buried alive, cooked. All right, you'll lose here. That's why it needs to break one side or the other. HD's longer, add to it here. Market's getting choppy. You might want to cover. We're getting a break across the board. HD got natural buyers in there. So okay. All right, see, I'm trading sideways here. It needs to break 398. All right. It's making lower high or higher lows, which is a good sign. And also the inside is in the top 25% of this candle. So let me show you. All this is a 2. All this stuff inside of it is a 1. All right. I break the high side, 212 up. Break the downside, 212 down. 212 reversal. All straight. The longer price stays in these consolidation, the bigger the break. All right. Pecan trying to triangle layout on the 15er. Pecan. See it rolling up. So Pecan is going to be long here, target 113.67. And then it could break through there. So you could buy it early. You could break through there and keep on going. If you want to be safer, you can take when it breaks 113.67. Right? February always has a big move right around earnings. So look, it breaks through twice. It tries to, it comes back down, touch and retest. All right, held base now. What you want to do? Look at the higher time frame always. Oh, it's a beautiful chart, clean. Look at that, 2-2 on the month. Holy shit! Guess where it's going? First thing go to body, top 27.24, potential 43.80. Look at that. That's a swing. It's gonna see $30. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. See that pivot machine gun? Boom, 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 boom. This is clean. This is about as clean as it comes. If y'all want to see clean price action, look up SCR. So, Sierra Charlie Romeo. Sierra Charlie Romeo. Go back to roll over Amazon. Amazon rolled over here. We're gonna look for a base. Also, take into account every time frame needs its own pullback. If you see a couple big solid bars on the 60, then bet your butt it needs a pullback too. So you get larger pullbacks on the 60, right? It could just be a pullback. So you'll see a larger pullback on the 5, I guess I should say. And it could just be a pullback on 60. Well, when you're in a trade, if you're new, after you enter it, don't look at the 5-minute chart. Cover it up. Put a piece of tape on it. Put a piece of paper on it. Something. Don't look at it. Keep your eye on the 15-minute chart. Look for reversals. All right. Keep your reverse against you. Cut it. If you have a hard time staying in the trend longer, then throw you up a Fibonacci chart. Trail it on 15. All right. Amazon has got support. 34.80. All right, could just be a pullback for the 60. HD kicking butt, taking names. HD, yeah. Every time it breaks the high, it's an ad. So every time HD breaks, add to it. Remember, it's a little bit extended though, so keep an eye on that. But HD's got a long ways to go. HD's a swing. HD is a swing. Tesla's a choppy mess. You can't do anything with it. You can't do nothing with Tesla right now. All you gotta do is look at the 60. All right, you got a doji inside. It tells a story. So if you don't know if it's chopping, look for inside bar. Look for a 1. HD is gonna be add or long. Add or long. Add or long. Now look at Myrna and look at Novax. Could be a TTO to the upside here. Roku looking rough. Doji. Wait. I know. Look, yeah. This thing is making higher lows. All right, I want to know about it when it crosses 34.87 here. They'll take it back up to 35. It really wants to break out of that pit. It's compound inside right now on the 60. The longer price stays inside that, the bigger the break. Let me show it to you. Important. You want to catch these big moves, you got to know this kind of stuff. All right, well, let's look at it. This is how you catch the monsters. All this is a compound inside bar. All this is a 2. Okay. 2-1. We want to break this top. 2-1 tag. The longer price stays inside here.
NVIDIA.
What's that? Oh yeah, NVIDIA's trying to break again. Just be careful. You want a clear break on the video with that last time. So it tells you, hey, I can pull back again. So anytime you see wicks at the top, be careful because it's telling you, hey, I can pull right back. So right now, Amazon breaks this high by a 2-1-2 up, and that 1-2 could happen in one candle. All right, it just makes a hammer. Just makes a Momo hammer. Target's always going to be the pivot high and then a break. Love it, and we'll take that break as soon as it happens as well. All right. These breaks happen on all time frames. 5 minutes, 15, 30, 60, daily, weekly. All right. You're gonna get a bigger move on a break on the monthly than you would on the 60 minute. Right. Here's a break right here on the 4 hour. Guess what? Huge move right here. Look at this consolidation right here on Amazon. What do you think's gonna happen when it breaks 3554? It's going to outer space. It's been consolidating in this range for a year. When it breaks, there's a 2-1-2 continuation measure move happening right now in the month. Measure moves happen, you gotta give it time. Right now on the video or Amazon, look at this, 2-1-2 4-hour. Amazon can come up and take these stops out today. You can take all these stops out today. All right, so Amazon better be on your radar. You can wait till it breaks these highs here, you can't. All right, now video finally broke. We want to make sure it is a break. Roku's long right now. We want to make sure the video is a clean break here. The video is going to be long. Roku's long, breaks $400. She's gone. Roku breaks $400. That psych number, she's gone. Roku's long here, guys. And next target, 756 NVIDIA. Target for the day, 775. So. Roku breaks $400. She's gone to the moon. She's gone to the moon, boys. Amazon 2-1 trying to come back up right now. Amazon's long, target top of that red candle. Amazon is long right now, target at the top of the red candle. NVIDIA long, boy. NVIDIA get long. Target 775 today. Sure. And I'm telling you, Roku breaks 400. She's to the moon. There she is. Roku, watch it pop $2 right here. 20%, 22%, 23, 23 and a half, 24. These psych number pops are incredible. Managing my stuff, or manage it tough. Roku. Ah, NVIDIA. Yeah. Ah, thank you very much. I'll take it. Thank you very much, NVIDIA. Gonna add to it if it breaks here. I took my money on Roku. Gotta make sure everybody eats today. We add to these accounts. We added to them today. All right. That's the thing about these bigger tickers, man. Less risk. You set a limit and they spiked up, you're out. HD still going. Look at Roku. These stacked numbers are real. They're real. It broke at 400, ran up $1. Sometimes they'll move $4 or $5. HD long still coming up. QQQ SPY. We're gonna miss SPY here. Big one straight down. Next 5 with it. Look at SPY. This is SPY. SPY could see 426 today. I had this mark for that gap fill this morning. Didn't hit me. HD still going. HD got natural buyers in there. I'll tell you this. Oh shit, Roku. Come on. Get back up there. Looking for a re-entry on it. I'm sure get a nice pullback on it. HD's not gonna stop. Yeah, HD. No. HD's a swing, guys. It's a swinger. Starting to roll over. See this on the 5 minute. I want to show you something. It tells you what's happening if you just look at it. Look at the chart. It tells you. It tells you when it starts to pick up and slow down and turn over. Gapped up. Guess what? Filled about 50%. Yeah. Gapped up. Open. The gap. Filled about 50%. A little bit more. 61.8, 61.2. Wick. Inside up. Target here, here, here. Push up. Bunch of Momo hammers. All right. Anyway, look at it. It's starting to roll over. Roku up another $1. Breaks them side numbers, no joke. Look at HD on the higher time frames. Hit machine gun. Look at the month. Huge uptrend. You think they're gonna let HD die with the way wood prices are? There's no way in hell. Look, if HD wants to, it could see 345 this week. And I say that because I know it's possible. Dude, it could happen. I mean, look at the monthly. Look at this thing. This is on. Monthly count's huge right here. First target's gonna be 321 on the HD. 212 4-hour continuation making mode. Whenever you see psych numbers, guys, 100, 120, 121. The whole number is like 400, 500, 600. Amazon, I think, just broke 3,500. We was looking at one yesterday, it broke 1,500. Dude, they're massive. Oh, it was Shopify, broke 1,500. Guess what? Went another $52. Psych numbers are real. If I'm going to take a pivot break and it's at $29.89, guess what? I'm not going to take it until it breaks the psych number. Because they're that strong. It can break through 9 cents, hit that psych number, pull right back down. Roku here, let's work on 5 minutes. I'll show you exactly what's going on with it. I'll show you what's going on.
Yeah, I was doing some tape reading yesterday, and every other dollar, it was just like this huge profile.
On what's that? Roku?
Just in general, and I was like I was looking at some tape. I was like, oh, every dollar, they're like, you have to get in and out of the certain ticker I was looking at. I can't remember what it was, but just on the psych numbers thing.
It's crazy. Oh yeah, the psych number is crazy. I guess I think because it has to do with institutions or whatever. Novak's almost a target. Myrna's back to target. You can take it when it takes the break. Nvidia, as soon as it goes inside up, take the break. I mean, Roku's long again, or add to it right now. So I'm going to end it again. Look, it's just a 2-1-2, so it goes up, chops sideways, it breaks. Just a 2-1-2 continuation move. Also, this is sideways movement. So it breaks up, goes down, breaks up, starts chopping sideways, breaks again. It looks, goes up, chops. This is sideways movement. All right, it breaks up again, it starts going sideways again. It's making higher lows. Yeah. Right here, it's making higher lows. Look, higher lows. Remember that, higher lows. Look, it's a wedge. It's just a bear or a bull flag. All it's doing. Every time it breaks, it'll go up. It'll probably start chopping sideways. The break of the psych number is very important. That's a $2 move. Shouldn't start breaking the psych. Nvidia breaks the top. Got me long. It's just over and over and over. All we're doing is taking these breaks and scalping. Break, scalp, break, scalp. We don't have to take the whole move. You understand? We don't have to take the whole move. There's less risk. There's less risk. Oh shit. Could you stay in there and take the whole move? Yeah. So my trading evolves. It's in stages. I don't have a problem staying, I don't have a problem staying something all day. I don't care to. There's no bother. But if I can take a big ticker, it moves $5 in 10 seconds and I'm out, then why hang in there? I don't have to sit through the TTOs. Tesla's trying to come up. I don't have to sit through the TTOs. Tesla's long, target 625. Just a pivot high. Long right now. Nvidia's fixing to go long. But guess what? Nvidia moves so much, you can scalp it. You can stay in there. You can stay in it for a while if you want to. It's going to keep going up all day. So if you have a smaller account, let's look at Nvidia. It just pushes up, pulls back, comes up, chops sideways, breaking it right now. It's retest on a 5 minute. All right. If it can't go lower, it's got to go higher. All right, look here. Target is 775 today. Today. Roku's long, add to it. All right, look at it. All this is chopped. See? It breaks, it's gonna go up. Right now, it pushed up. It's retesting on that, on the break and pivot. See it? Now it's gonna come up. You take it or add to it and it breaks the high. This is long, we're gonna target that big wick on the 15. All right, look here. I want to show you where your stop is. We know price expands. All right. 10% below this right here is your target or your stop. Let's clear that. We got major resistance there and support. All right. Now, go off the wicks. That was a break. Better support's here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 touches. That's one hell of a support. If it breaks, look at it like this. If it breaks that support, this shit's gone. Microsoft 2-2 back down. Shoot it. Now look, these things make big moves this morning. They start coming back down, guess I pull back the downside, guess what? We short the hell out of it. Now, I want to say this too. On some of these bigger tickers, Nvidia's $800. If it starts to pull back any, then I'll just cut it. You know what I'm saying? Now, you can let it, if for the long haul, you can let it hold your stops. Again, your stop's right here. Minus 10 cents. Let me get it for you. 750, 75. And if it breaks that, there's a problem. Cut it, because it's gonna go back and start ranging again. All right, I'll show you exactly where to put your stops at. It's not a percentage. Okay. It's not on top of one candle. HD still going. Man. Roku's up $2.75, or it went $2.75. Pulling back slightly now. On that break, that psych break. We 100 people. Woo-woo. Dude, we kick ass in here. Carol's been with me for a long time. Carol knows. We do this every day. Tesla's add to Tesla right now. Target's still at the top of that wick. Tesla's long now, or add to it. Every time it pulls back and goes back solid, it's an add. You can add 2 or 3 times to it, where it gets the target. Yeah, Carol's been with us for a long time. Carol knows we kick butt in here. So I've evolved a little bit. Used to when I was in here, man, I would be all over the place. We'd make money, but I'd be in those scams all day I'd be looking for attacks. And we'd kill it. But now I'm looking at certain tickers, and you don't have to go nowhere. Like the best are right here in front of me. There's no need to chase it. Like you get you a set of tickers, guys, 20, 25, 30 tickers. The best of best, ones you like, type spreads or whatever. And sit back and wait. Tesla target 623. All right, which is the body. Okay. That's your actually first target. It's hit right now. Next target's gonna be pivot high, 625.85. All right. So if you're in Tesla, first target's hit. Second target's gonna be the pivot high. Here lately, I just take profits when I get ready. Myrna's long on that TTO. Novak is fixing to go long too. QQQ's coming back up. Thank you very much. Oracle, thank you, Snow. Amazon's slowly coming back up. It should see the body of that red candle, or the open on that red candle in 15. Yeah, just hang in there for a minute. If you're in it long, yeah, you can take it. You can take small scalps, absolutely, 100%. Yeah, because look at it. Well, let me pull it up. Tesla, still think it gets to, when it gets to close to this pivot, if you're still in it, I'd be pulling money as it gets up to it. I mean, I'd probably join the asset 625, let it break, and then as it breaks and retest, take it back. All right, because right now it's inside. It's a compound inside bar, and all we're doing is trading from the top to the bottom, the top to the bottom, top to the bottom. Amazon. Yeah, Amazon's long. Yeah, Amazon's long, topping. All we're doing is taking it to the body. All right. So on the 15-minute, all we're doing is chasing this body, the open, the red candle, all right, then the wick. Now Amazon's hot. telling you, Amazon's kicking ass. You can hang in this thing all day. Look at it. I want to show you. This thing's got, I mean, it's extremely bullish. All right. There's a retest.
Jerry, Home
Right.
Depot is going again.
Oh yeah, I'm watching it. Yeah. Thank you. Myrna's long, Novak's long. Anyway, Amazon broke through retesting the pivot on the 15 minute, right? The pivot's right here, came up, retest, can't go lower, right? Slowly grinding up. There's some resistance right here on top of right here, right? So we're targeting the body on the 15 minute. Open, and then the next target's gonna be pivot high. All I'm doing is scalping. Amazon, anytime I'm in Amazon, I'm scalping. I don't want to sit through the chop. All right. I'll scalp $5, I'm out. The next setup, I'm scalping $5, I'm out. The next setup, $5, I'm out. Myrna's long, Novak's long. I'm just scalping. It's safe. I'm not in it. I'm not in it long. Can it see 34.97 a day? Yep, absolutely, 100%. Yes, sir. You sure can. But there's more risk involved. Yeah, HD's longer, add to it. For sure. Natural buyers. APPN's breaking down. Docu's chopping sideways, Zoom's chopping sideways, and Roku's got a shooter for me. Vic straight down. QQQ's up there now. QQQ. QQQ's got room to 346.38. Oh shit, yeah. QQQ's fixing to get the all-time highs here. Man, it's a pivot machine gun on a 4-hour. Yeah. Myrna's rocking it.
Etsy's finally coming out of that range.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you gotta be careful. It try to break that 4-hour. It could take another shot at it and run through it though. So I'd really much rather have Etsy break out of that 4-hour. There's a consolidation on Etsy. Just a compound inside bar. Just chop.
Check out NTNX. Some news just popped.
What's the ticker again?
NTNX.
Surprised it ain't on my 10% scan here. HD gonna go all day. It's got a measure looking on 62. Roku's long. Microsoft trying to come right back up. Hit machine gun, target 6481. Roku's popping, yeah. SC321. Say that ticker again, Corey.
NTNX.
Ripping. Is it optional? It is. Oh shit, can't get in that. Take a look. Whenever something pops like that, you guys look at it. Myrna Novak's long here, guys. Tesla's still gonna be, can still make target. They're gonna push and retest it. Let's get on the higher time frames. We're gonna rip it. God. CNTX pivot machine gun right here on the daily. So when I see a bunch of strong uptrend on the month and the week, and it pulls back, when I say it could hit it today, just like HD, it can do it. I know it can. I've seen it. And the more stops it takes out, the quicker it shows. You'll get a big, huge screen candle, just like on NTNX. Still pushing. Yeah, can't get in it. I mean, you can, it's long right this second, but you gotta buy comments. AMC slowly coming down. Roku hit 404. $4 from that site break. Okay. Push up, chop sideways, push it up, chop sideways, just 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All it is. Roku broke. Right there. Next target is going to be 427. The body of the open on that candle is 410. So we can see 410. That's first target on open. Novak's still going here, guys. Novak's running along. Novak's and Burners long. Look at that. Shoo. Consolidation. Let me show you. All I'm doing is showing these 2-1-2 breaks, taking 2-2 back to the range, gap up, gap down. All right, let's look at it. There's a lot of good information right here. A lot.
Your LRCX is going, Jerry. Just broke the 30 pivot.
Oh, nice. Thank you. All this right here is a compound inside bar. All this between the pivot high and pivot low, it helps you see it. It's just chop. The longer price stays in here, the bigger the break. All right. Here's a false break. It comes back through, starts chopping sideways again. All right. Wait for the base. Push again. All right. Pushes up. Retest. All right. Starts chopping. Here's a retest on the. Here's a retest on the pivot high, which is a better retest. And it shoots up. You can take it when it breaks the high here. And that's how we did it. Wait on a 15-minute and took the break here. And look, it pushed up, pulled back on it, and gone. You'll see these retests all the time. The retest is just confirmation. They try to take it lower, they couldn't. All right, let's watch for Zoom here. We might be able to take it short here in a second. QQQ rip. QQ is almost at all-time highs here. Stop on the video. Let me see. Get it for you right quick. I would say I'd probably be adding the video already if I was you. Stop is at.
Hey, Jerry, when you get a second, check out Snow. Let me know your thoughts on it.
All right. Stop is at 345.70 on the video. 345.70. All right. So if the video breaks, oh shit, QQQ. Well, there's that there. Yeah. NVDA. Yeah, one second, I look at Snow.
Yeah, Snow.
Yeah, it's hitting stops right now, bud. The video is hitting the stops right this second. The next support on the video, though, if you're still in it, is at 747.70. So it could just be chopping sideways here. 747.70.
Jerry, that CRWD I told you today, it just broke the weekly pivot high.
Yeah. CRWD. Oh, sure did. Big old measure move on a 30-60 minute. Oh yeah, look at that triangle out. Let's push up and retest. Come right back through range. It's been strong. It's a 2-2 month. All right. These pullbacks are money, man. They're money. Guys, when you're 2-2 month, all right, 2 up month, strong week, start up trend, and then you see a pullback on the daily, dude, just wait until it starts to pull back up, get a confirmation, pull back to the upside. Dude, it'll rip right through there. That's how you catch them big ass monster moves.
Koopa's
CRWD.
breaking a couple days highs.
What's that?
Koopa.
Thank you, sir. CRWD goes good. Breaking. Let me look at snow right quick. Damn, snow ripping. Big volume increase. Oh yeah. Dude, there's a pullback. It's breaking through pivot low. Dude, that's a lot of range to come back through. Snow could come up and see 429. Could be one hell of a swing. It's still inside this range here though. So I'd really like to see it break out of 256. It could do it. It's coming up, making higher highs, higher lows. First target's going to be, if you're in snow, first target's going to be 250. Come on. 256. I've actually got a alert set right there. 256. It breaks 256. Whew. Yeah. I like us to do that pivot low on the weekly though.
Jerry, can you take a look at Facebook? Facebook's doing a 2-2 off of a pivot on the 30.
Yeah. So you could have entered snow on this break of 252 here. AMC's coming down. AMC's short here. Murners, you're going to add to Murner right now. The video's coming back down. I hope that guy got out. Facebook's chopping right this second. It's retesting. It's trying to retest on a 15-30 minute pivot here. Really ugly though. It's kind of really ugly. But if you look at it, it's smack dab in the middle. It's important where these compound bars are at. Let me show you. So all this is just a compound inside bar. All right. It's just chopping sideways. Is there enough room? Can you trade this? Absolutely. There's plenty of room to trade it. All right. But right now, it's doing this. Here's the inside bar. All this is inside. It's right in the middle of it. It's trying to come up. So we're getting some kind of direction on it. All right. It's making higher highs and higher lows. Now, stuck right in the middle with a hammer. So now what we do is we go to lower time frames and try to gain entry on it. So it's pushing up. If it comes up, first target's going to be 338.88, 334. Because right now it's just still chopping sideways in this mess. Safer entry, you know. I don't know. Personally, I wouldn't trade it. I wouldn't trade it. It's just too choppy.
All right, cool.
It is throwing a long signal right now, and you know, magnitude is 335.61. I just wouldn't trade it. I'd be so scared of this thing, I wouldn't touch it, to be honest with you. That's not to say you can't make money on it. You can. I wouldn't feel comfortable trading it, brother. Amazon hit target. Tesla's almost a target too, guys. You're in it. Yeah, I would pick something else. If I gotta look, if it's like this, if I gotta guess something, that tells me right off the bat, stay away from it. Not to say you can't make money. You definitely can make money off the stock. Amazon hit target, guys. Now we wait on a break of high. pull back and rip. All right. So Amazon was long, we were targeting the body or the opening of this red candle. Now target the wicks. Next target is going to be pivot high 3502. Breaks 3502, she gone. All right. Amazon hit target. Holy shit. I'm up 85% on QQQ. Ha! Thank you very much. Y'all took, anybody took QQQ earlier? Gone. Really like to see it break this 30-60 minute pivot and retest and then outer space. And they're cheap. They're so dirt cheap. Amazon's breaking right this second. So we got a 2-1-2 continuation measure move. We got a Momo hammer on the 60. QQQ ripping and dip. HD got a pullback on the 15. Novak's long, add to it. Myrna long, add to it. Yeah, why go anywhere? Everything's right here behind me. Microsoft, if you took that reversal back up through range, it's almost a target to 64.81. Just sit here and play these tickers all day long. Tesla was long if you're in it. Targets the wick on the 15 or the top of the wick on the 60, the most there. Amazon's breaking 5-minute pivot. All right, next target be 30. The pivot on 3504 and 3507. Let's look at Tesla right quick. Target still pivot high. I'm conservative. I'll take bodies on these big movers. All right. I'm not in them long anymore. I don't have to be. The longer you're in something, the more risk. Of course, for smaller accounts, you want to be in something longer so you can get a bigger move. Amazing. Shopify's just Shopify's got a bear flag. Etsy's still coming up. Microsoft grinding. Doc, you might be trying.
Jerry,
So the
that
longer
Coupa is
the-
starting to break out.
The longer consolidation, the bigger the break. So even on the 5-minute consolidation is important. You can still get a $5 or $10 pop on this thing. After 11 o'clock, these breaks fell about 80% of the time. So you gotta keep that in mind. Coop, yep. Coop's along right now. Add. See the hammer? Here's a pullback. Boom, gone. Add right here. So that's a 2-1-2. Let me show you. This is almost a target.
Next gaps or next level is about 4 points higher, and there's also a gap above that too on the daily.
On Coop.
Yep.
Great ticker, man. Yeah, it's long on that pullback right there and break. This is actually a 2-1-2 and 2 candles. Remember this pattern, guys. Roku broke 404 is longer, add to it right this second. Zoom's trying to come up. Don't you play, make them. Amazon inside says it breaks high. All right, Tesla's just got target. Tesla's breaking pivot right now. It'll take it long. Oh, it just shut down. The hell. The hell. LRCX, yeah, I usually check LRCX. Looks good. You have to give me a second. Tesla's long right now. Tesla's long, we're gonna target the body on the next candle on the 15. So the high is 60. Yeah, I gotta reload this thing. Failed for some reason. Amazon's long. Taking a break of the pivot there. Yes, sir. Tesla's long right now. LRCX, let me take a look. LRCX.
Yeah, I don't think we can see your screen anymore. It's on a blue screen.
Yeah, just shut down. Target on the LRCX is 629.93. It could be a swing back to 673. Pull back currently, stop's going to be at 624.60. Broke the pivot on the 15 and a 30. Yeah, it'll come back up. Yeah, shut down. For some reason. Yep. Novak's inside off a hammer. VIX is currently inside. Be nice to see it roll over. Pretty nice. SPY supposed to go inside up.
Piton's starting to go as well.
Nice. What the hell?
Jerry, Etsy turned around.
Etsy. Yeah, it looks good now.
You'll probably have to unbench it.
Yeah, I know, I'm gonna have to stick it back on my chart. Amazon's longer into it right now. Amazon's long. I'll add to it. All at Amazon. They're 450 all day. I mean, I could scalp those all day long and make money. You don't have to be in a long. So we take it up to target, hit target, pulls back, breaks through. As soon as it comes back down, take it long. That's $10 in 2 seconds. $10 move. Yeah. Easy peasy. Looking breezy. Easy. My personal bank account right here, guys. Amazon breaks through pivot. All right, take it long. Scalp the shit out of it right here. $20. Okay, it open. Comes back down, retest, chop sideways. Breaks out. Starts chopping sideways. All right. Take it on a pullback. Target is the body, just resistance. Next target, open. Wait till it opens, pulls back, take it long, sends it across the wick, scalp the beans out of it. Rinse and repeat. Pulling back right now. All right. So all it's doing is this right here. Pull back, long. As soon as it goes solid, take it long again. Rinse and repeat. Pulls back there and feels like making new highs. What it's doing is chopping sideways again. Wait till you have a clean break. Retest gone. Over and over and over and over and over all day long. Good thing about these big tickers. You don't have to beat them long. This thing moves for $5 in a blink of an eye. Along with a break or long consolidation, bigger break. This thing consolidated here. It's a 5-minute chart. It's still relevant. Even on a 5-minute. Consolidates, breaks, $10. All right, look here. Chopping sideways. Right, love it. Guess what? As soon as it breaks the high, I want it to go inside. I want it to go inside. As soon as it breaks the high, it's long. This is a measured move candle, $10. It goes inside and up. We can expect $10. NVIDIA trying to TTO go right back up. Still think that NVIDIA is going to go long most of the day. You just can't beat to the chop. Novak's trying to go inside up. As soon as it breaks the high, be long or add to it if you're still in it. Over. AC pulling back. Look at it. Look at AC on the 15. Now look at on Amazon right quick. See how this opened lower? Made a lower high here. The first sign of weakness on it. I want to come back down and retest. I'll just sit and wait until the setup comes up. Let's look at Etsy right quick. Scalping these big ones cost more money, but there's less risk. Isn't it? As long. Etsy broke through, coming right back down. If you look at this, if you zoomed in on this right here, this candle, this wick, is a penny lower than the other candle. It's your first sign of weakness. Now, all it's doing is coming back through range. All right, all it's gonna do is start chopping. All it's doing is this. It broke through, it's chopping sideways. If it breaks through pivot low here, look here, it chops sideways. We want a 2-1-2 up or a 2-1-2 reversal. Don't matter to me. If it breaks through pivot high, guess what? We're gonna wait on a retest or a decent pullback. As soon as it crosses the low, we'll take it short. Magnitude will then be on 70.59. On this pivot right here, guess what? Price expands on the pivots. Amazon long. Amazon's gonna be long. All right, we want to retest. If it holds this and starts to pull back up, it'll be long again, target 178.31. Or resistance is here. Right on the bodies, not the wicks. First target body, second's wick. Amazon. All right, 2-1 trying to go up as soon as it breaks 35.06. Long. Novak's long. Not like money in the bank. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Did I tell you Novak's is long? All right, Amazon's supposed to be long here. Photo 212 continuation measure mode. Boom, long. Set a limit on it. And easy breezy breezy. You making money? We're a big fan of here. Doug, great job on Roku, my friend. Great job, my brother. You're very welcome. You did the hard work. You did the hard job. The hard job's having emotional strength to stay in these things. Gotta know when to hold them. Gotta know when to hold them. If there's anything that you can take away from this, Doug, is, boy, if it goes against you, you gotta cut it. Amazon, you gotta be hand on the trigger. They're starting to perk up. Novak's still going. What you gonna do, Amazon? Roku's trying to consolidate and try to break again. Novak's still going. Novak's, I got a stop set at 39, right below pivot. I'm down on Novak. I'll give it some room. Made enough money off of it today. I'll give it a little bit. I do have a hard stop set Amazon at this point. Great job, man. Yeah, and look, these small wins add up. Never be afraid to take profit. Look, if you take profit and it keeps ripping, don't beat yourself up about it. Because it could have went against you. And then you could have been red. Never let greed get in the way. Ever. When you're first starting out, focus on execution. The money will follow. All right. And small wins add up. All right. Still in Amazon here. These small wins add up. So you need to focus on growing your account. Did I say Novak's was long? I did.
Jerry, Netflix is going crazy.
Netflix, nice. Let's take a look. Novak's is outperforming Myrna. Holy doodle. What the hell's going on? It's just saying you can't get in it, need a pullback. My goodness, dude. What the heck? 2-1-2 reversal on the 4 hour, pushing right back through. Dude, this thing can go. They start at 514, 518. Holy doodle. A lot of volume stepping in. What time is it? 11:49.
It's time to put that in the big boys chart now, right?
Yeah. Ooh, Shopify's coming alive. All right, here's a pullback on Netflix here. A little extended. As soon as it crosses a high, you can take it, but it's a risky. If you're new, I wouldn't touch it. I love to short it, though. All right, Shopify trying to do something. That red candle right here on Netflix, profit taking. Video's trying to come back up. HD's rolling over. Shopify is waking up here. If it breaks the high here, so here's our first pullback to the downside, or to the upside, I'm sorry. Next target's gonna be 1491, the body. The body of this candle here. Right now it's shopping sideways. So we're gonna have a clean break. So just like on those other ones that we saw this morning, same thing. We're just waiting on the rollover. This thing's very strong. This is trying to keep going to the pivot high. Roku's long right now. We kind of curling up. All right, same thing over and over. All we're doing is these really strong tickers. They kind of chop this one, pull back, rips up, comes back, chops sideways, pulls down, chops sideways. All right, now we need a clear break of this candle here. This candle right here is the most important. It needs to break this candle right there. It's breaking it. Next target's going to be open, wick. Open, wick. All right. Amazon. I moved my stuff up quite a bit on Amazon. Still down. Never got stopped out yet. On these bigger ones, you got to give them more room. You don't have to give them no more room. There's more room in between them because they move so much. I'm gonna say. So your stops are sitting in the exact same place as you would put any other ticker, but since it moves so much more, it's gonna be wider. And that's all there is to it.
Gary, right now, SPCE, going, SPCE, Rich Rippon.
Yeah, thank you. All right. 1486.03 is gonna be entry on shop. Roku's long here, guys. That thing, since that $400 break, it's moved $4 or $5.50. Hey, don't call me big old move for nothing. I used to be big old new. But I was a new. I was in the same place where a lot of you guys were. Look at this scan, big old new scan. That's me. That was me. QQQ, if it's inside right now on the 60, as soon as it breaks 84650, add to it. Going for the beans. Space, yep. Push up, retest on that pivot on the 5-minute, gone, yep. Space is long. Nice call, man. Woo, love it. That big red candle, weekly target, 4907. Breaking 4-hour daily. Beautiful setup. Absolutely gorgeous setup for him. Money, money. See a push and retest right here, guys, on the 30-minute chart. That is money. Then you got a Momo hammer. Oh, man. Beautiful, beautiful setup. Clean. This is what you want to see, guys. Clean. If you have a problem reading a chart, then skip it. Here, I'll tell you all about this thing. Beautiful. This thing's chopping sideways. See it? From all over here. What happens? Longer consolidation, the bigger the break. All right. It opens here this morning, shoots up, goes back down. As soon as it crosses, you can take it. Target going to be the pivot high. All right. Take the break on the pivot high, comes back down, retest. Oh shit. What happens then? Comes right back up. All right. Add or enter here. Momo hammer. Beautiful. Why? Because it goes inside. Went from red to green instantly. You add to it and it crosses here. This move here is a 2, 1, 2, and 2 candles. See? Here's a 2. Inside, it's a 1. As soon as it crosses here, it becomes a 2. Those Momo hammers are very powerful, just like a shooter is on a downtrend. Momo hammers are pullback. All right. They try to take it lower. Yeah. It went low.
Hey,
Fire
Jerry.
steps in, push it right back up. Yep.
Yeah, so because that one happens within that one candle, I mean, would you give it more, would you consider that a stronger move just because it happens so much faster in terms of
Oh,
cadence?
yeah. Yeah, so I want to say this. In the first 15, 30 minutes of the day, that's all I trade. These 2-1-2 breaks, man, and then 2 candles. Now, first thing when I'm scalping, I'm looking for a huge first green bar, the first 5 minutes of the day. The next candle opens inside. As soon as it touches, man, I'm ripping it for that measured move. So, they're very powerful. And you ain't going to find that nowhere near the strat. They might add it if they catch a glimpse of my videos, but you ain't going to hear that from nobody. This right here is a measured move candle here. This one here. This one right here is a measured move candle. All right. You've already got that one right there. So it hit target. This is one too. Right here. So say that's 2, goes inside. Target's going to be the body of this candle here. So this candle is a target. Right? So if it's $1, you expect $1.
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you.
You're welcome. Also, measured move candles will have little to no wicks at all. So I know, so Alex put a video out the other day and it had a big ass wick like that on it. That's not a measured move, my guy. No. Piton going, Piton long right this second. Piton is long right this second.
I missed that Piton, but the prior month high was 114.
Yeah, it's broken.
Yep.
Yeah, I keep Piton on my screens. It moves a lot. It's inside, but it's semi-smooth action, and that's important to me.
Yeah, it chops
look.
around a lot, but when it moves, and the options are pretty cheap usually.
Exactly, yes. So I keep it up there for people that don't have the large accounts. I try to feed everybody. I try to make sure everybody gets fed. And it can move a lot. So, you know, cheap price, it's got to have a high ATR. So when my account was smaller, that's what I targeted. Smooth price action, cheap options, and big moves. On this thing right here, it chops sideways right here. See it? This is all chopped. This right here is a 2 inside, 2 up.
I mean, it broke 114 on a 1-minute candle. I mean, that's how fast it was.
Mm-hmm. So the longer price stays inside, the bigger the break. Well, I see that. Well, it's important. The longer price stays inside this range, the bigger the break. When it finally broke out, look at that. It's a 2-1-2. All this. Now sometimes it'll say 2-2-2 because one candle might wake up a hair. So don't get just focused on the numbers. All right. If you're looking at a candle, most of it's inside. Even if it marks as a 2, it's inside. Yeah, well, you're lucky you get to see it on the 60 as a 2-1-2 continuation measurement. HD's rolling over. I got stopped at Amazon for a small loss. We got 116. And that's pretty small for Amazon. We're getting a lot of chop right now. Piton wicked up, come back in. Probably don't want to take profits. HD. If you have a new account and you're green on something, take your money whenever you get ready. All right. HD. Look at it. This is smoke. This is smooth. That's as smooth as it gets right there. Look at it. Gaps up, fills 50%. You'll see this all the time. Sometimes you'll have a complete fill. And a pullback and continuation. Yeah,
Remember Nike I called early, Jerry? It's going.
nice. I'll take a look at it. Look at this. See it start to roll over. See it start to roll over. Now look, it's probably gonna do this. Yeah. Just patterns. It's just waves. The market, like, it moves in waves of 2. Patterns, all about patterns, all it is. You can see it. Murner's popping up. Novak is leading Murner today. Now, Piton goes inside up, break 116, be long again. If you have a smaller account, take the profits. Dash, long, target to candle on 60. The daily high. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait on. We're going to wait on HD to start curling back up. Guess what? Pivot machine gun. Right? Look here. Bam, 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 bam. It's a pivot machine gun. It takes all these out. Takes stops out all along the way. You can see a gigantic, huge ass green candle target 313. All right, you ready? Novak's when it breaks, it's gonna be long. Add to it. We're gonna add to it. Dash is long right this second. We're gonna be targeting the top of the candle on the 60. 176.50. Look, HD can have a huge green candle right here. Why? Taking all these stops out. All right, HD, we can't take it until we get a pullback to the down or to the upside here. We're not going to guess if this is the bottom. Right? Remember that. We don't guess bottoms to nothing. Ever. All right, look, this thing pulls up here. This could be a pullback to the upside. You can come right back down. All right, we wait. We wait on it. All right, there's a pullback. So there's a 2-2. All right, there's a 2 down. That is a 2 up, and that is a signal. All right, we want to see at least a pullback and a push up. We can see that in one candle. If this green candle pushes up, it wicks back. All right, and then goes back solid. There's a pullback. Pullback on 1 minute.
Hey, Jerry, can you pull up apps if you can, please? APPS.
How far you want that to pull back?
Well, if you want, you can pull back. You can pull up the 1 minute chart. You don't have to pull back much. 25%. You don't have to pull back much. The smaller the pullback, the stronger the trend. Yeah. There's a pullback. Next candle open up inside in 1 minute. We'll keep an eye on it. So look, so if it crosses back above 312.45, long. APPS. Target's going to be pivot high. The pivot machine gun, beautiful. APPS looks good, nice and smooth. It's wicking out at the top, it's chopping sideways at the moment. 2-2 daily. It's on a month. It's a downtrend, kind of choppy. It is rolling up. Taking out some stops. Let me pull it up. Really extended. It made a pretty good move today. Right now it's chopping sideways. I wouldn't touch it until it broke 70.17. All right, HD guys. Yeah. APPS is extended. It needs to break the high. Because right now it's just chopping. So just
Oh no, I
wait on
just wanted to pull it up because it's a cheaper account. Someone else can play it. I already been in it.
it. Okay. Yeah, it looks good. It's a little center right now. HD's long. Target 313. It's about $1 move. Dash is still on here, guys. DocuQ's trying to break out of consolidation. BA is rolling up. Dash is long. If you took it with me. We're targeting the wick or the pivot high. 175. All right. 175 brings 177.50. 312 on the 4 hour. 3-1. AMC coming up. Teton inside. As soon as it breaks that 116, you can go back in it long. Let's look at DocuQ right quick. DocuQ's chopping inside. Real wicky. Real wicky on 15. So what does that tell you? You want a clean break. You're not going to touch this thing unless you have a clean break. Guess what? So close to that site number, I'm not going to touch it unless it breaks that site number. And I would probably wait until it broke 279.10. I'm going to give it 20. So after 11 o'clock, you want to give these breaks a little bit more room. All right, more confirmation. HD. If hit machine gun, there you go. BA is rolling over here. Got a 2 down, 2 up. Big ass red can on the seats to come up, boys and girls. Now it is trying to come up here. Right now it can go either way. We can still play it. Could be a pullback right here to the upside. Don't know just yet. We still play it. You see it's rolling over. See on the 30 here, rolls down, and then it starts to pop back up. I like to see a retest at a 242 level here. I want to see a pullback before you enter it. All right. I want to see a pullback on a 5 minute to the upside. All right. Because it could do is go back and start chopping some more. And what price comes down, here's a pullback to the downside, chops sideways, breaks through, goes down. All right. Comes up, starts chopping sideways again. Yeah. Breaks pivot high, so it's starting to reverse. All right, we know it's in reversal here. I want to see a pullback, a clean pullback, and then a push up, take it and it breaks the high. First target here, second target here, third target, fourth target, fifth target, sixth target. Dash almost the target. Teton trying to make a Momo hammer. DocuQ's rolling up. NVIDIA's trying to break. NVIDIA's got a bad habit about doing that. I'm saying a bad habit. I guess it's a good habit. It's consistent. Where it grinds up slowly all day. So what it does is it chops, it breaks. Chops, it breaks. It chops, it breaks. Target on it is still 775 today. It could do it in the last 30 minutes of the day. Okay. I guarantee it's 775. You just have to hold on it. It's best if you can find it at the bottom. So when it does pull back, you're not red on the first time, the first TTF. You just can't hold. You can't hold through a major pullback and be red. All right. It's best to kick out and re-enter. All right, you got it? So if you get in and it starts to pull back and it's a major pullback, cut it. When it starts to come back up, re-enter. Teton's gonna be long and it breaks 116 or add to it. So you cannot hold through a big pullback. Cut it and re-enter. If you cut it small, because look, say it pulls back major, you're way down. And then it continues to go lower, you're screwed. Huh?
Jerry, the only issue with one of those stuff is options money is held up for 24 hours, so people can't just constantly cut in and out if their accounts are small. So they're probably better off playing a play they could play all day or set up a stop loss. It's not like
Yeah,
cash
but-
accounts where your money's back in right away. Options are held for 24 hours, then they release the funds.
Yeah, but they don't want to be in a habit of holding a loser either.
Oh no, that's why you set up stop loss. Like for example, Nvidia, if they're confident with their DD, they can hold it, right? Because if they keep going in and out, it's a hell of an expensive thing. But to each their own. I just
Yeah,
want to point out in case people didn't know that your money's tied up for 24 hours through options, not on cash stocks.
Yeah, on a cash account, then it resets each day. On TOS, it can, but you know, it's best to cut out and wait till your money resets. The worst thing you can do is hold a loser and it turn around and it goes back in your direction. That's the worst thing that could possibly happen. Is a winner turn into a loser because now you just train yourself to hold these losers and hope that they turn around. You know, and sometimes it's something that looks good, like it's going to run all day, it don't. So it's really, you know, you just don't know. And that's bad, you know, when you got to wait on your money to reset, because now you got all your hopes in one basket, all your eggs in one basket, hoping that it moves. So it's best to cut it and quit trading for the day. You have to. Piton's breaking again. Piton's long. I'll put it solid green. Piton 312 continuation measure move. Measure move target 107. The body. $5. 117's target on. Maria, Maria. QQQ add to it. Let's try to come back out. Novak's longer add to it. Dash still coming up. Roku might try to break again. 405.68 right now, it's shopping sideways. Zoom shopping sideways, could break. This is coming up. Hold on. GD, a nice play this one. You got in it. Got our move. The cheap one too. Push up, nice pullbacks on this. Novak's ain't gonna stop. AMC 15 long right to it. Roku trying to come back up. Make a clear break. Look setting up today. 2 months. A lot of stuff to take out. Excellent. Let's see, on breaking, push up, retest 30. That's good, taking a lot of stops out. Look at that, 2-2 on the month. Still pushing. I'll do this one earlier. Breaking right now. Amazon wedging again. Inside, there's a 2-1-2 reverse on this thing. Go back to $23 if it wants to. Yeah, you can want. Prepare for a shooter. AMC ripping. Sally Beauty Supplies. 2 inside. Dart and come back up to range. Wow. AMC ripping. First started 55.23, then 57. Look at it stuck in a range, double bottom here, expanded on the 60, kind of push back there. So we can play these ranges if there's enough room. Let's look at it. Price does and can and will expand on these pivots. Pivot, price expanded on it. Go up here, expand on it. Alright. Pushed up, pulls back, retested on it. Alright. Magnitude on the day, it's gonna be pivot high. Might get there, right? It might not. It can push up here, wick back. It can break through, retest, and go higher. But double bottom here, went right back to the range. No, it could push up and back down. Things can happen. Almost a target. I bet it's sure trying here. Looking for Amazon. Yeah, money bag out. Should be hard there. You're welcome, Doug. Nike, yeah, I'm sure Nike's beautiful. Yeah, if Corey calls something, it's set up. If it is breaking right now, oh yeah, Nike, nice, man. push up, retest in 5 minutes, gone. Yeah, if Corey calls something, you can bet your ass it's yeah. Yeah, so if Corey calls something, look at it for sure. The video's trying to break. And you know, NVIDIA could easily see 775. So you can buy a call out of money. Make sure you get at least a 30-cent delta. It's coming up that TTO on the daily. Strong uptrend. Note with a cash account, your money for options settles the next day. You can take it long, short. You can do whatever you want to do. It don't necessarily execute faster. Amazon trying to come back up. Look at a big measure move on 60. Now you can do everything you normally do with a regular account. You can't go margin. Okay, you can't buy spreads. Doug, you need to, if you got TOS, you need to tell them, hey, I want to get a cash account. Your money will settle. I'm fixing to take Amazon long. You need to tell them I want a cash account. Your money will settle at the each morning by options. You don't really need to be trading margin anyway. If you get a small account, it'll get you in trouble. And there's no PDT rule. So if you have a cash account, you don't have to worry about 3 day trades in a 5-day period. You trade as many times as you want. Oh yeah, well, oh, you don't have the PDT rule then. Guys, you Doug, I'd scalp. I'd be scalping shit out of some stuff. You can buy one contract, make a lot of money. Yeah, kill them. The video's long right here. The video is long. Tesla is long right now. Tesla's long right this second. Broke through the wicks on a hammer. Glenn, have a good day. Nice, yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, Doug, just scout, man, I'm telling you. If you're taking set limits, right? Like if you take an Amazon call, Shopify shit is long. If you take an Amazon, you're gonna look what you paid for it, then you're gonna add 2, 3, 4, 5, 600 bucks on it, right? So if I was you to start out, I'd set a $200 limit above what you bought it for. Dude, you'll get stopped out so quick. 200 bucks every second, every time we scalp something, man. Trust me. Do 100. Just starting off, just do 100. Dude, you'll be stopped out. You'll be stopped out on a limit in a blink of an eye. Yeah. Yeah. So if I call like Amazon Shop, something like that, these big names, buy it at the money, automatically go in there and put a limit still on it. All right, it'll kick you out. You'll instantly make 100 bucks. You gotta be quick. Look, Amazon breaks 35.08. Get one at the money. All right, and automatically go in there and put a limit stop. Say 100 bucks, 150 bucks above. Just do 100 the first time. So get ready. Or if you're an active trader, just move up $100 from the price you paid.
Hey, Dan,
Hey, bud.
I bought a new pet.
Bye, Steven. Amazon's long right now, Doug. Hit it. Dollars, put $1 limit on it. Show you how to make $100 in a second. All right. Make sure it's $100 away. You should be out in a second. All right. We're gonna eat a minute. Going out, honey. All right. You should be out. That's how you make $100. Then when you get kicked out, should be pretty damn quick. Missing Shopify here. It's easier with a bigger account because you only got to be in it for a second. This is long, boys. Doug, you should be out of the month. You should already have $100 in your hand. Shopify's long. This is still long. The video's long. That's how you make $100, Doug. Yep. That's how you do it, Doug, right there. You're welcome. That's a long and video long. Yeah, Rob don't trade. Them people don't trade, my friend. I trade. I kick ass. Now remember that. You wait till I tell you to get in something and you put $100 limit on there, and we'll do that 5 times a day and you'll make $500 a day. All right. Now, I want you to be able to do it yourself pretty soon. This is going to be adding to it here in a second as soon as it breaks the high. Shopify is inside. As soon as it breaks here, going to go longer, add to it. You want to get in Shopify with me? Shopify's longer at the second. Right this fucking second. Put $100 stop on it. Put $100 limit on it right now. Right now. All right, put $100 away. Your stop's at $1,500. You're welcome. Picture's picking up just a hair. I hope for a second. Rob Smith. CRM, you're Rob? You should be at a shop. Damn. There goes Amazon. Rob, thank you for stopping by. My name's Willow Wonka. Is it really Rob? Look on my leg. Vix's point up here bringing this stuff back. It's okay. We'll make up in a second. It's all right, Doug. We'll make it up. They don't know I'll move. That's okay. It's easy to make it up. CRM. Are you really Rob? Is this? I don't believe it's Rob. You buy it the money. Just wait, y'all. Let's go back to Amazon. We'll make your money back right quick. The reason this stuff's kicking back is because of VIX right now. So all we do is wait on VIX to correct and then take it back out. We'll step this all day. So CRM, you're Rob Smith, but you're not the Rob Smith. No, I haven't. But if you want, Clyde, I'll give you my address and you can send me a new mic. My friend, I still haven't received the audio file. Yeah, if I try to one my PC, I've got a Blue Parrot mic. Picks up too much background noise now. Yeah, I've got the Snowball Ice. Picks up all the background noise now. Oh shit. You don't have to do it, though. I'm just joking. We'll get your money back though here in a second. The video's still going. Dash fish go 2-2 up. Nada. Let's take a look at nada. Oh, NVIDIA. Yeah, NVIDIA rocking. It's rocking. It's lunchtime.
Gary, you think Nvidia's a little precarious? Those candles are starting to get smaller.
Yeah, yeah, and it's lunchtime too. So I'm kind of scared of it at the moment. Yeah. Right now they're playing games and stuff, so you gotta be careful. Does anybody, I know I've asked this before, everybody that can hear you right now, we're gonna take a vote. Does my mic sound like junk, garbage? My voice sounds like shit. Well, I know I sound like shit, but that's the point. Does the
It
mic
sounds-
quality sound good or not?
It sounds perfect, man. There's
Sounds
no
good to me,
issues.
man.
with it.
You sound fine.
Okay. Thank you.
Believe me, I would have been complaining.
You have this real southern, accent though. I don't know if that has something to do with your microphone or not.
I think so, because sometimes it sounds, well, I got a dip in half the time, so that's probably half of
just
it.
joking.
It's not the mic, it's just my,
I'm just joking, I know.
oh, yeah, no. NVIDIA's going. It could just be the way I talk.
Some people have a hard time picking up accents, you know.
I believe you're right, yeah. Yeah, somebody was asking if I could do captions or something. I don't know. Then you play it maybe in like 2 times speed. Speed my voice up a little bit. Thanks, everybody. Thank you, Ken. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, John. Clive. We took a vote. Yeah, very country. Yeah, I think that could be the accent. I think the accent's the problem, not the mic. Yeah. Ann's got really good quality.
Maybe it's his speakers.
Could be. The video's still going here. Right now, things are going to slow down anyway because of launch. Mike can hear me just fine. Sounds like I'm talking from inside a bucket. I don't know why.
The best spittoon.
Yeah. I've got a pretty good headset. It's a Astro. It's the A10. It's pretty good.
I don't know what he's hearing. It's really clear. I mean, to me.
No. Doug, we'll get your money back here in a few minutes. They're not all winners, but the main thing is cut the losers really quick. Usually when I first enter something, guys, I don't use a hard stop. You know, I have a set price depending on the ticker, how much it is, what I'm comfortable losing. And it's usually not that much. I'm not comfortable losing much. On a smaller ticker, it might be 15 bucks. On a larger ticker, maybe 80 to 100. Because sometimes support could be $5 away. And it really depends, you know. I'd rather cut it short. If it bounced off support, maybe get back in it. but I always know in the back of my head, I could easily wipe out a few losses. Easily. Bonjour, comment allez-vous? Canadian. Yeah, good for you, Doug. Yeah, because we can always re-enter. The main thing is not trying to get back what you got. I don't use hotkeys now. I thought about it, but it takes me about, if I see something, I've got to turn around this other laptop. I got to type in the ticker, pull up the contract, send it to active trader, and then buy market. I always buy market unless I'm going to add. I try to limit in. I always enter on market. And sometimes on these breaks, especially on the bigger tickers, Amazon Shop and stuff like that, they move so fast on a break. Sometimes I won't get filled even with the market, right? And if I look, I go to orders. If it don't fill, I don't hear a sound or a beep. I immediately go to orders and cancel it instantly. Because if it happens to pull back down, it'll fill me, right? If it's come back down, I don't want to be in it, right? When I go in, a lot of times, probably about 70% of the time, I'm instantly green, even with a market. I'm usually up 2 or 3% instantly. Instantly. Be honest with you, I don't get stopped that much. Yeah, the spreads can kill you. They can. I usually, when I exit, I sell the bid. Sometimes you can get killed on some of these bigger ones, yeah. Yeah, but here's another thing. I always start with one contract. Yep. Yeah, exactly, Doug. Yep. I always start with one contract. Always. Everybody should do that. If you're trading commons, 1% of your account. Small. Go in very small. Look, if I'm wrong with one contract, I might be down $100. I might be down 150. Who knows? Amazon's long right now. AMZ long right this second. But one contract. If I'm wrong, I'm out minimal. I'm just out a little bit. If I go in 10 contracts, I'm down $1,500. I'm screwed. So one contract. If I'm wrong, I'm out a little bit. If I'm right, I'm going to add to it every pullback. Every TTF. And still not going to be that long. Next 15-minute candle. There goes Amazon.
Hey, Jerry, what are your thoughts on Zoom right now?
Zoom is a choppy shit show. You don't want to touch it until it breaks the high, the daily high. It looks good. The good part about it is it's chopping at the top 25% of the candle. Yeah. So at Amazon, it's got $150 on it. At lunchtime, I definitely won't be that long. Zoom's a choppy mess. It's trading sideways. Doug, there's $100 on Amazon for you, brother. Amazon or Nvidia is breaking down, come back and try to retest this pivot. If it breaks back above the high, it'll be long or add to if you're in it. So Nvidia breaks back above 758.60, it's long. Amazon's long. You just want to be in long. You don't want to be in anything long, really, especially big tickers. So that could have been a dollar for you, Doug, on Amazon. Yeah, price. The strike price makes a big difference. You know, if you got the money, get them in the money. You know, or at least at the money. If you get a Amazon in the money, it's 90-cent delta. It moves a dollar, it's $90. And it literally just moved $3 in just a few seconds.
So Jerry, is that the formula? 90 cents is a dollar gain
Yeah.
on options?
Yeah. So when you're looking at your option chain, you want to keep an eye on the delta. Amazon's long here. You want to look at delta, and the delta tells you. Now the delta increases as you get closer to in the money. So if you bought a $3,500 strike price, you got to add what you paid for it, and that's what it's going to take before you're at break even, basically, or 100 delta. So you can make money if you get at least a 30-cent delta. It can be 27 cents, but it's best risk to reward, and you can buy them out of the money. So you could buy Amazon at 35.60 strikes and still make good money because it can move 50, 60 bucks in a day. But the higher you get in the money, the more you'll make, the quicker you'll make it. Yeah. So sometimes if I call a big one, if you get at least a 30-cent delta, especially first thing in the morning, you can make a lot of money. If it moves 10 bucks, that's $300. Right? And it's half the price. Yeah. The delta. There's a good book and resources. It's a book on.
Hey, Jerry.
Mhm.
Jerry,
Amazon
when it TTOs on the queues, how many calls do you go in on?
10.
10 on the queues?
Yeah, 10 on the queues. Now, usually when I enter SPY, it's only accepting SPY and QQQ. I'm automatically loading 10. That's the only exception to the rule because I'm not going to be in those very long. But I load each time 10 contracts because they're so cheap. They're so cheap. DraftKings. Somebody's wanting DraftKings. DraftKings is sitting around on top of this pivot high. It did break. Now it's retesting. I wouldn't touch DraftKings until it breaks 49.70. And your target's going to be the pivot high on the 60, which is not very far away. So say it breaks there, your target's only 50 cents away. QQQs been moving all day. What happens is it pushes up, it chops, pushes up, chops, pushes up, chops.
Jerry, remember I was telling you yesterday, Apple just popped ponytail pump.
It popped.
Ponytail pump.
Dang. Push up, retest, gone. Dang. Moving. If you look on the wick, there's a 2-2 up. And that's the same pattern here that we trade in the morning. It just takes longer to complete. So the only difference is time. So if something happens, this pattern here happens in the morning, it follows through pretty quickly. Target will still be the body and then the pivot high. Same thing. One happens quicker. So that's how you get your swings. You could trade anything with this strap, man. You could trade futures, crypto, forex. You could day trade, you swing trade, you can position trade. Let me show you Zoom right quick. I was asking about it. If you look at it, it's just ranging. You can't do anything with it. So really, it looks like this. There's a 2. All this is inside. And really, I would not take it until it broke this high here. You could take it if it breaks here. Your target's only here, though. It could touch the target and then come back and start ranging again. That's why it's better to break or wait till it breaks this high. And another thing is, if you look at it, there's 2 wicks there. So if price comes up, price can come up and wick there and pull right back down. Come over and wick again, come back down. So it could be solid green, right? Touch it and then go solid red. So you got to remember that these patterns tell a story. If it's happened before, it could happen again. Now, it don't have to repeat. It could come up, shoot straight through it. It can have 3 things happen. It could come up, shoot straight through it. It could come up. It could touch it and then push through. It could touch it and then reverse completely, and then come back down, taking these stops out, right? And then start ranging again. So you look at it, this is just all this is just a false break on those wicks. Jess is trying to get the target, slowly grinding. Docu's trying to come up, still ranging now. Microsoft's trying to break. Amazon's one. All right, look at Microsoft. 264.81 is the daily high. You see it coming up. What's that line? It opens. It opens, it goes higher, comes back down. Or no, it opens here. Goes down, comes back up, and then down. Retest, gone. All the way back down. It's really choppy first thing in the morning. Sideways, chops sideways, comes down, chops sideways, breaks through, comes up, chops sideways. Now it's pushed up and retesting the top. So it's just chopping sideways here. It needs to break 264.81. So it needs to break this range here. It pushed up retest. I'm trying to look for a break here. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, if you don't know, thank you, Chuck, for looking at that. If you can't clearly see a direction of something, avoid it. Because look here, there's too many charts that are beautiful, easy to read, clean price action. All right. Try to trade something that you don't know what the hell's going on. And look, even the clean charts, sometimes you'll get stopped out. And that's just how it is. So you want to try to stack it in your favor. You want to try to stack the deck. Even when you stack it, you can still be wrong. So if you're guessing direction, then that's all you're doing is guessing. We don't like to guess. We want a high probability move, and if it fails, then it fails. I mean, because the market can still do what it wants to do. Full time frame continuity. Yeah, you can trade full time frame continuity. I like trading conflict. NVIDIA. 2-2 here went green here. Now we're trying to come back through range. If you're new, it's good to trade full time frame continuity. If everybody's buying, there's a pretty good chance it's going to go long. It's best to wait. If it's full time frame continuity, the upside pulls back, wait on it to 2-2 or catch a base, and then go back through range. It's a high probability setup. This is where they're trying to go back through range. HD's 212 down 60. BB. Is a BB run with AMC? Chuck? Ooh, that's good. Okay, look here, we know it can move. Look at that move on a week. Push up, back down to pushed up on the day. What's like this? This is one candle, although it's kind of in the middle of the guy. You can still trade on the day. Amazon. Amazon's gonna be long. Let it break the high. Usually a clear break over the high. HD come back down. Biggs was on there yesterday. Yeah. Please. Well, say close or 2 up, 2 down, 30. So target's going to be 31.80, 86.
Netflix going for the next leg up. Just broke 510.
Yes, sir. Earth is coming back down. Oh, nice. It's on 230.
Piton's testing the prior month pivot.
Hopefully it'll retest there and shoot back up to 116.
Yeah, it's right at 114 right now.
Nice. What is that? Target on Netflix, 512. We gotta be careful of these breaks. They fail about 80% of the time after lunch. Don't mean it don't work. You gotta be careful. BA is 260 back up. That big red candle come on. It's grinding slow. Slowly grinding. that. He's talking to cook machine gun if it wants to. Hopefully P1 don't bounce here and go back to the range. Target. Target 2-2. Your target consolidation break. Retest expansion 2-2 weekly. Easy. Energy. Everything's chopping. Every sector's chopping. Good. Yeah, if you see something like Dollar Tree here, stay away from it. Yeah, this is all compound inside, but it is so choppy. You can't even scalp this. Amazon, you can scalp it. It's pretty clean. Everything's shopping inside now. What a morning, though. My gosh, what a freaking morning. I had to walk away after that. Every day it gets better and better. B.O.B. And Netflix. Netflix broke in a retest. Netflix is, I don't want to call it, but it's got a long signal right now. So on the 5 minute, Netflix broke, came back down, retested. That's it. So Netflix is long right now. 25. So look, it chops sideways here, nice uptrend. It's a 2. All this is a 1. Okay, breaks out of that, comes up. Look here, retest, gone. Now this kind of illustrates why we set our stops where we do. We know price expands on these pivots, and see how that came down. Netflix is long here. See how price expanded on that? So if you put your stop horizontally, let's just stop that. Now I'm not in Netflix. So I just want to say that. Because they could bring this thing up here and pull it back in. It could go. Push up, pulls back, gone. Your stop would have been right here. Candace, minus 10 cents. his want to, Greg, so you can make it touchdown a little bit lower if you want to. Warner should have been safe. Burger's still 512. Breaks 512. Damn, is that a big gap? Netflix has got a gap from 520 to 540. Warner's trying to go again. Amazon trying to push again. See it, 2 down, 2 up. Took out all those pivots in one day. There, 1, 2, 3, 4. I love them. I love when that happens. Look at mine on Amazon. Want to see some spectacular stuff? All this is inside of this. That's all 2. That's really a 2. And a 1, a 2. This thing's been consolidating for almost a year, maybe over a year. The longer consolidation is going to break. When this thing breaks 35.54, oh my gosh, it's going to be huge. It's going to be a huge break. Piton can pick machine gun back up. Marnus just pushed, broke. All right, guys. I think I'm fixing to call it.
Jerry, what you should do is go take the rest of the afternoon off, go take the kid and go out and go fishing.
Ooh, that's not fun. I'll take the kayaks out. Amazon's long here, guys. 35.15. Scalp it for a couple dollars. That's a good idea. Marner just broke.
Well, thank you, Big O. Appreciate it. Have a good day.
You're welcome, my friend. I hope everybody had a good day. I hope everybody made money.
Yeah, thanks, Jerry.
You're welcome.
Jerry, have a good one. Thank you.
You're welcome, guys. And I will see you in the morning. We'll do it again.
Thanks, Jerry.
You're welcome. Appreciate y'all. It's been fun today. Thank you so much, everybody. Appreciate you. I'd still keep an eye on Myrna. Novak's trying to break. Amazon's long right this second. A lot of stuff can roll over after 2. So Roku's probably going to roll over. Etsy needs to break at 178.31 right now. It's just chopping sideways. Keep an eye on Docu. It needs to break 279. Chopping sideways. It's just a 2-1 measure to move right now. Zoom. Zoom's breaking down to the low side. Chopping. Anything's possible. So the best ones are Myrna, Novak, of course, NVIDIA. NVIDIA is probably going to keep pushing up. So target those 2-2s back through range on the 15. All right, you can enter on the 5-minute. Target the highs. Essie's long right this second. Essie finally broke out of that 4-hour. All right, y'all. I'm out of here, and I will catch you in the morning. Appreciate you. And to my non-Southern folks, I appreciate you very much.